here is it's pretty much the same as that one, but this works as an air conditioning system. Okay, so it's the same principle. You have your compressor, you have your expansion valve. Can anybody identify where the expansion valve is? Here. Look. Can anybody identify it? Anybody tell me where's the expansion valve?
Is that one?
Where?
The one with the crank?
No, it's actually at the back. It's right here. See, the small diameter. It starts from here. Small diameter. You look for the small diameter orifice. That's what you look for. That's the expansion valve. So it was a trick question, and you all fell for it. So it's the same principle, like I said, and this one, well, you might be wondering why you have a fan here. Can anybody tell me why we have a fan? What is this? Does anybody know?
Sucking in the air?
Huh?
It's sucking in air?
No,
It's working like a radiator. It's a heat exchanger, so it's making the process quicker. This one is actually supposed to give out heat. I mean, it's an air conditioning system, vapor pumper, but it gives out heat, and it accomplishes that with the use of a reverse valve. So it uses working fluid. Yeah, this is the refrigerant it uses, and it works in such a way that heat exchange takes place, so it gives off heat to the room rather than taking heat from the room as you would in an air conditioning system. You know, if you remember, I told you about the evaporator where it draws heat from the room and then takes it out to the outside of the room. This does the opposite. It does so with the use of a reverse valve. And so this essentially works like a condenser in some ways, because rather than an evaporator that takes heat away, this one is actually giving heat into the room. So just think of it, but reversed. Okay? And you might be wondering, okay, if it's giving heat away, then where is it getting the heat from? It's actually getting it from the water. Okay? So think of it like a mirror, but reversed. So it's taking water, using water, the outer is using heat from the water, and using it to provide heat to your room. And on the outlet, so this is the intake on this side, this way, all the way through the back, it's all right behind here, and then out through this guy, this one. That's the outlet water, which should be cold because it's drawn the heat off of it. Same principle, just like I already told you with the refrigeration cycle. Okay? So compressor, receiver, heat exchanger with fan to quicken the process. Yeah, and you have a couple of pressure measurements here. This is a filter as well. This is some sort of valve. And you should be able to feel some of them. Yeah, it's already working, so you can come feel it yourself. Yeah, this should be warm, and this will be very cold. And that's because of the heat exchange, or rather because of the expansion that's taking place of the working fluid. Does anybody have any questions? You all can come, touch, feel. It's always best when you touch and get a feel for what's happening. So I encourage you to come have a look. Okay. Also important is well, very important, I like to mention the expansion valve, but in this case, rather than it being in front here, it's located at the back. Okay, so remember that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We've talked about this multiple times. It's very simple, straightforward.
Olesont alt.
But just remember that this one is an old system. If you wanted, like most modern day air conditioning system, you can have it provide heat during the cold weather and provide cool air during, summertime. But that's just with the use of a reverse valve. So a valve is available that reconfigures it so rather than it always cooling, it also has the ability to also provide warm air to your room. All with the reverse valve. Does anybody have any questions? No? Okay.